A very good evening, everybody, or a good morning, or a good night, wherever you may be in the world. You are looking live at the London Aquatics Centre. We're here for the World School Swim Championships, part of the amazing World School Games event series, whether it be the Olympia in Doha or the netball in Loughborough, golf, football and basketball, all a part of this fabulous event. But it's all about the swimming this weekend as we're here with the World School Games. So many nations here competing, more than ever before, and all of that is quite exciting, I would say. We've got some great races for you coming up tonight. It's a real showcase to start us off in this Friday evening session here in London. Sun is shining behind me. I've got an open door letting a little bit of the sunshine through right behind me. Not too much by way of breeze, I can assure you. It is stiflingly hot here in the Aquatic Centre, which is par for the course for any of you who've ever had the chance to be here inside this historic building. That was, of course, built for the 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games. It has seen so many world records. So many legends of sport have swum here. And some stars of the future, maybe, are swimming here this weekend as well. As part of the World School Swim Championships, we're going to open up with the 200 metres IM individual medley. We'll have 3 heats, which are timed finals for the girls. And then we're going to have 1 heat for the boys before we go to the 4x50 metres freestyle relay events. And we've got loads of fun coming up with that one. Should be a really, really fun night. Lots of fast swimming, quick fire. And now we see the lineup for heat number 1. Jessica Power in lane 5, Florence Garrett in 4, and Toluwalase Agarau in lane 3. And into the water they go. Officially underway, just 3 swimmers in our first heat, full complement in the pool for heats 2 and 3. Jessica Power has made a really quick start here on the fly leg. Remember, we'll see all 4 strokes in the individual medley. First of them being the butterfly, and then it's straight onto the backstroke. Jessica Power leads them out, then followed by Florence Garrett. Toluwalase Agarau following through in 3rd position. And the field already pretty split as the first 60 seconds is in the books. And it's Jessica who turns at the halfway stage in first as we go on to the breaststroke leg. Turning for home then in lane number 5 is Jessica Power. Got 21 nationalities here in London this weekend. The most international World School Games swim event ever. New countries this year, such as Mongolia in the house. Amazing to see so many countries represented. First winner, though, is going to be Jessica Power, who heads in 2:42.73 for the medley. 13-year-olds. Second place will be Florence Garrett. And Tolu Elase about to finish her race as well. Got about 10 meters left, has Tolu Elase. In she comes to the wall to complete the first race. And we are in the books. Times are official, 2:42.73, the time for Jessica Power. Florence Garrett coming through 10 seconds behind, 2:54.39. And then Tolu Elase Agarau rounding off our first event. So our swimmers getting ready for heat number 2. Well underway in heat number 2. We've got loads of different schools represented here. We've got in lane 1 Mahida Adeniran from Temple School in Nigeria. Over in 2 from Hillcrest is Lucia Serdan. 3 Jada Mackey from Lifford K. Gracia Lucas Sterling from Sota Grande International School is in 4. Lily Davies goes in 5. In 6 from Victoria College in Northern Ireland is Ava Carlson. In 7 is Ivana Itoandan. And in 8, Victoria Gikonyo from Braben Arusha in Tanzania rounds out the fields. First swimmer to complete their breaststroke is Lily Davies, who enters the final 50 metres of her race way in front of the rest of the field here. Time finals these, so it's not outside the realms of possibility that we could see a gold medalist come from heat number 2, especially as Lily is so far in front as well. So we're expecting a good time here from Lily Davies. In she comes to the wall. It's going to be 2:49-ish. Oh, a little bit quicker than, a little bit slower than I realised. 2:52 she comes in. Still a very, very good swim from Lily. So Lily Davies wins the second heat, 2:52.13. She'll hope it's enough to get her into contention for a medal. At the minute, she sort of sits in that throne position of first position in waiting. All the swimmers coming up in heat 3, bar 1, have entered in times quicker than that, though. So we are expecting the medals to be decided in our third and final heat here, the girls 200 IM. In comes the lineup then for heat number 3. Alexia Zatolain, Emily McKenna, Clara Sunsbo, Annabelle Edwards, Lily Mundell, Isla Tida, Maya Orphanidis, Caitlin White, Nancy Kai and Ananya Sriram. This Friday Night Lights session is new for 2026. These swimmers have had an afternoon of training, along with a special Q&A appearance from, I believe, Anna Hopkin this afternoon as well. British Olympian, she's won a gold medal, she broke a world record as well as part of an amazing relay team in Tokyo. I'm expecting high energy in the crowd tonight, which is exactly what we've got so far. There's a great atmosphere inside this London Aquatic Centre tonight. Leader on the breaststroke right now in lane number 4 is Lily Mundell, who leads the way. She's under the World School Games individuals banner. And she's got competition. Isla Tida from Forest School in England is not too far behind her. Annabelle Edwards from Bootham School in England is also close. That should be the medals. The order may still change, but it will need a big, big finish from Isla Tida if that is the case. Leading them home, Lily Mundell, final 5 metres, she is going to do it. And a great time as well. She touches in, and her time is 2:27.27. Fraction outside her entry time of 2:25. But an excellent swim from Lily Mundell, who wins the girls' 200 metres individual medley with a beautiful swim there. Isla Tida coming through in second place, followed by Annabelle Edwards. all of the swimmers in this final heat based in the UK. Most of them based in England, other than Emily McKenna, who's based in Northern Ireland. Aside from lane 0, so shout out to Alexia Zatarain from the Lyford K International School in the Bahamas. So heat 1 of 1 for the boys 200 metres individual medley. Got Kian Dorda from the Braeburn Garden Estate in Kenya, and 2 from Institut Florimont. In Switzerland is Marco Roncarolo. Patrick Cairns of Bootham School in England is in 3. His classmate Dante Miller is in 4. Soto Grande International School have a representative in lane number 5, based in Spain. That is Quinn Morton. Luke Ferguson from Lyford K International School in the Bahamas is in 6. Oliver Laurie from Bootham School in England is in 7. And Leonidas Triandafilidis from the Institut Florimont in Switzerland completes the lineup. Flying home then in lane number 4 is Dante Miller from Bootham School. Miles in front of most of the race, and a good few lengths in front of second place as well. That's lane number 2. Marco Roncarolo from the Institut Florimont in Switzerland is in second. No doubt about the winner. Great swim from the 13-year-old Dante Miller from Bootham School, joint youngest in that race. Marco Roncarolo, also 13 in that race, and the pair of them go 1-2. And interestingly, Quinn Morton completes the podium lineup. All 3 are 13-year-olds. Age is just a number, and all of that. Great crowd in here at the London Aquatic Centre, and it's about to get even better. And that is because the relay swimmers are making their way out onto pool deck. Through the light tunnel they come, and out onto that storied tile surface. We got our last winner of the last event with our host Bex Chapman.
And please share with us your age and how hard you train, because that was really quick.
Well, it was really quick. I'm 14 and I train 10 times a week.
For a 14-year-old, that was even more impressive. Please put your hands together for Dante Miller!
Unreal. 14 years of age is Dante. And 10 times a week he trains. Goodness me. Some commitment. So the relay coming up now, and it should be a cracker this as well. Girls 18 and under 4x50 freestyle relay. We've got Braeside Lavington from Kenya in 0, CIS Lagos from Nigeria, Braeburn School from Kenya in 2, Sotogrande International School from Spain, FMV E6 schools in Turkey, Stanford American International School based in Singapore. We've got the Kenton College from Kenya in 6. Safa Community School based in the UAE are in 7. Temple School from Nigeria are in 8. And Braeside Tika from Kenya are in 9. Right now it's lane number 4, FMV E6 schools from Turkey who lead the way. Pretty close battle for second in lane 6 and 7. That's Kenton College from Kenya and Safa Community School from the UAE. Also coming into the conversation here, Stanford American International School. Grace Lee it is on the second leg. Here they come then, into the final straight, and a massive swim this from the girls from FMV ISIC in Turkey. They've won this one by absolutely miles. 2:06.23, and a big roar around the aquatic centre as well, which is amazing to hear. Second place is going to be fun too. It looks like it's going to be taken. It is by Safa Community School in the UAE. And the Stanford American International School from Singapore is going to take third place. Shout out to Emilia Jaramelascano, who brought them home on the anchor. Those results have now been confirmed. We're almost ready to move on to heat number 2. We've got the Safa Community School once again in this one. They go in lane number 1. Braeside, Lavington and Kenya in 2. St Dunstan's from England are in lane 3. Sezin School are in lane number 6. They're from Turkey. And Safa Community School from the UAE have another team in lane number 7. Looks like the timing suite had some fun with these relays. We've got 5 teams in heat 2, just 2 in heat 5. Obviously some late withdrawals and pull-outs from various teams and potentially swimmers coming into this event. Always the way across any swim meet I've ever been to. So the first heat was our 11-year-old girls. Second heat is a bit of a mix. We've got 2 teams in the 11-year-old category, 3 teams in the 13-year-old category. Heat 3 will be made up only of the 13-year-olds. Heat 4 only of the 15-year-olds. And then we've got 2 teams of the 19-year-olds in heat 5. Shout out to our producer who gently corrected me there after my slander of the timing suite and the swim teams that make up this fabulous meet. So we're officially underway in this one. It's the women's 13-year-old and 11-year-old race, which is interesting because, as I mentioned, we already saw a brilliant swim in the 11-year-old category from FMV ISIC schools in Turkey. 2 teams here also in the 11-year category who could in theory take a gold medal. Fastest time will win. 2:06.23 is the time they've got to beat. That is Sezin School and Safa Community School, lane 6 and 7. Keep an eye on them. Very quick start, I must say, in lane number 6. That is Sezin School from Turkey. Based in Istanbul. Beautiful part of the world. Here we go then. In goes the last swimmer for Sezin School. And if they can get under 2:06.23, they will win themselves a gold medal in these relays. Gotta go though, really gotta go. Think they're gonna be short. Yeah, 2:06 has just ticked over in the venue, about 10 metres shy. So it will be a gold medal to FMV Essex schools. And they will be close to a medal coming through in 2:19.11 in the end. Shout out to Safa Community School over in lane number 1. They turned that over. There's something a different race essentially, as that is the 13-year-olds category. But over on the far side, Safa Community School going 2:17.9. That is now the time to beat for the 13-year-olds coming up in our next heat. And just finishing here is lane number 7, which is or lane number 8, I should say, which I don't actually have on my official documentation. You can see in the screens in the venue that is Temple School. So a late addition to this relay, Temple School from Nigeria, and they touch in to complete their race in 3:19.25. So not too far away from heat number 3, which will be the women's 13-year-olds. Sezin School in 0, Temple School from Nigeria in 1, Kenton College from Kenya in 2, Victoria College from Northern Ireland in 3, Strathern School from Northern Ireland in 4, Bootham School from England in 5, Lady Ioana Hollows from England in 6, Braeburn Garden Estate from Kenya in 7, UAE Safa Community School in 8, and CIS Lagos from Nigeria in 9. Quick start out the blocks by 3 of our teams here. Lane 0, lane 5 and lane 8. And that is Sezin School in 0, Bootham School in 5 and Safa Community School in 8. That's the top 3 right now. We've got a real race on. They're pretty much in a line with 70 metres to go here. This changeover will be pretty key. It's going to be Sezin who lead the way. 0.32 back in lane 5, Bootham School. And 1.3 seconds behind were Safa Community School. Towards home they go, and it's still the lead for Sezin School. Big finish coming in though from Safa. Who's going to get there? It will be Sezin who do it. 1:57.86. Great swim from the Sezin guys. Outside smokers in heat number 3, I should say, which is the women's 13-year-old race. And it's Sezin School from Istanbul who take down the girls' 13-year-old 4x50 freestyle relay. So heat 4 coming up then, which is the women's 15-year-old race. Got Stanford American International School from Singapore in 1, Institute Florimont from Switzerland in 2, Lady Eleanor Hollis from England in 3, Forest School from England in 4, Victoria College from Northern Ireland in 5, Sotogrande International School from Spain in 6, Bootham School from England in 7, and Elaine School also from England in lane 8. Quick start being made across the pool here. Take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 teams all in contention to potentially go and win this race. Leading it at the moment though is lane number 4, and that is Forest School from England, and the final kick from the second swimmer in that squad has really got them an advantage here. Excellent underwater work from lane number 8, that's Alain School, to get them into contention and right into second place as well. Third place currently belongs to lane number 3, that's Lady Eleanor Hollis. So an English school 1, 2, 3 here as things stand. Work to do for lanes 5 and 6. Victoria College from Northern Ireland, Sotogrande from Spain. Can anyone stop Forest School? Maybe. Maybe. Lane 8 is right up there. Alain School is pushing hard, but I think Forest have it into the final few, and they touch in to win the race for the 15-year-olds. 1:56.49 the final time. 2/10 in front of Alain School. Third place to Lady Eleanor Hollis. Still got one more race of this particular race to come, Heat 5, women's 19-year-olds in the 4x50-metre freestyle relay. Bootham School from England and Lyford K International School from the Bahamas go head-to-head. So a straight shootout in the women's 19-year category. It's England versus the Bahamas, Bootham versus Lyford K. Bootham entered at a time of 1:58. Right now, as you can see, they're pretty much like synchro swimmers to start this off. The opening two girls on this race are neck and neck. Nothing at all to split them on that opening 50, and in fact, Lyford K got, I would say, a way better there on the second leg, and even though it was Bootham who definitely touched in first, the takeover was excellent from the Lyford K swimmer, so it is Lyford K who hold a marginal, and it is very marginal advantage here as we progress towards the halfway point in our relay. Let's hear from some of our athletes with Bex Chaplin.
Phil,
Tiring.
and have you all caught your breath yet?
Not quite.
Okay, who was on what leg?
So I was last, and then we just had 200 iron before, so it was quite like a lot, yeah.
Okay, and how much training do you put in to get a team performance like that?
I mean, we train sometimes at school together, and 6 or 7 times a week.
Oh, 6, 7, is it? There we have it. Okay, put your hands together for Forest School.
Lovely to hear from our Forest School swimmers who won the women's 15-year-old race, but it's time to focus on who's going to win our 19-year-old race, and it looks like it's going to be Bootham School who come in to take the touch. 1:56.5 to win it in front of Lyford K, who go 1:57.97. Two great swims. And it's Bootham who get the win. Our next race is going to be the boys 18 and under 4x50 freestyle relay. We've got 3 of these to come. Heat 1 will be the 11-year-olds, Heat 2 will be the 13-year-olds, and then Heat 3 contains 3 15-year-old teams and 3 19-year-old teams. All right then, so the teams in our first heat here, which is the 11-year-old teams. Safa Community School from the UAE in 0, Blue Coat School from England in 1, Sezin School from Istanbul in 2, Stanford American International from Singapore in 3, Kenton College from Kenya in 4, CIS Lagos from Nigeria in 5, Braeside Lavington from Kenya in 6, and Safa Community School from UAE go in lane 8. The second Safa Community School team in lane 8 are in the 13-year category. And in fact, looking at the pool down below me, they're not swimming, so just the 11-year-olds to worry about here. Lane 0 through 6. And speaking of Safa Community School, an excellent start from them. They lead the way 30 boys 7-7 after the opening 50. 2 other teams going out with them in lanes 2 and 3. That is Sezin School from Istanbul and Stanford American International School from Singapore. And it's Sezin who are actually going to take this one over right at the second. Second leg swim has been very good from Sezin, and they lead the way at halfway. It's part of this World School Swim Championships. Today's champions, tomorrow's leaders, live from the London Aquatic Centre, where so much history has been made over the last decade and a half since this pool was opened, just before the London Olympic and Paralympic Games in 2012, where I have to remind myself that no one in this pool was currently born when this swimming pool itself was built, which makes this particular commentator feel a touch old. But we've got a race on here. We're cooking up something fun in the final 50 meters. The flags are flying just below me. It's Stanford American International School who currently lead the way in lane number 3. They left their quickest swimmer till the anchor, and they are bringing it on home. It's going to be Stanford who take it in the 11 years race. Safa Community School from the UAE coming through in second. Sezin from Turkey coming through in third. And the Blue Coat School from England coming through in fourth. They are going to be disqualified, though, sadly for them. What's appeared on the screens here inside the venue. Technical infraction there. Not sure what it is. Won't speculate on that, but a disqualification definitely coming in for the Blue Coat School. So your 1, 2, 3 is Stanford American International School from Singapore, Sezin School from Turkey coming through in second. In third, I should say, and Safa Community School from the UAE coming through in second place. Heat 2 of this event will contain the 13-year-old swimmers. Loads of different schools represented in our next race from so many different countries and continents worldwide. As we take a look at the lineup, we've got Safa Community School from the UAE in 0, CIS Lagos of Nigeria in 1, Braeburn School from Kenya in 2, Stanford American International from Singapore in 3, Bootham School from England in 4, Campbell College from Northern Ireland in 5, Kenton College from Kenya in 6, Sezin School from Turkey in 7, AIS Lagos from Nigeria in 8, and Vidala International School from Malta is in lane 9. First 50 metres almost down then in our race here, and the leaders are going to come all the way out in lane 0. That is Safa Community School from UAE. Second place we're in the middle lane, lane 4, Bootham School. Third to Sezin in lane 7. Sezin are flying down this second 50. The red hat in lane 7, bottom of your picture. They lead the way onto leg number 3, giving chase, Safa Community School from the UAE in lane 0. And Kenton College from Kenya, currently now in second place. They've taken over. We're in fourth, now in second. In the Lilac Cats of Kenton. But Sezin will take some stopping here. They lead by a decent way. 4 and a bit seconds in front of second place. It's going to be Sezin who win it. No doubt about that. Lane 7 has stormed this one. Excellent swim from them. Then it's going to be Kenton College from Kenya, who should get second. Lane 4, Bootham School, finishing like a train. They're going to get third. Battle for fifth was massive. Fourth place to Campbell College. Fifth and sixth between Safa Community School and CIS Lagos. Nothing between them, just a tenth of a second. They finished fifth and sixth. Stanford American International School from Singapore coming through in seventh place, followed by Vadala International School from Malta. And the final school to come in here, AIS Lagos of Nigeria. Almost there in lane number 8. Well done, young man. Looks like we're about ready to rumble with our next race, which will be the 15 and 19-year-olds. Boys 18 and under 4x50 meters freestyle relay. Just waiting for the go-ahead down on poolside until we are underway. There comes the referee's whistle, which means we are moments away from blast off in heat number 3 here. And away in racing we go then. So it's the 15-year-olds on the far side as we look at it. Lanes 1, 2 and 3. St Dunstan's from England, Bootham School from England and Institut Florimont from Switzerland. And then on the lower half of your picture, that's the 19 category. Stanford American International School from Singapore, Bootham School from England and Sezin School from Turkey. We are naturally thinking that the 19 category will be quicker. No guarantees, however. There's one of the 15 squads is certainly flying in this one. That's lane number 2. Going along very quickly, Bootham School from England. But in the 19s, it's Sezin who lead the way, followed by Stanford American International, followed by Bootham. Hasn't really been much doubt about our winner since quite early in this race. Sezin School are going to take this one down. Brilliant race from the boys from Turkey. Stanford American International come through in second place, followed by Bootham in the 19s. And for the 15s, good news for Bootham on that front. They're going to win that one. Got medley relays coming up for you shortly, which is exciting in and of itself. Looks like we're going to have a DQ there. That'll be St Dunstan's who are DQ'd, and also DQ'd there are Stanford American International School. So it means it's a 1-2 in the 19s of Sezin and Bootham, and a 1-2 in the 15s of Bootham and Institute Florimont. Sounds like we're ready to go then in our next heat, which is the girls 18 and under 4x50 medley relay. Great event, this one. For Braeside Lovington of Kenya, they're in lane 0. CIS Lagos from Nigeria in 1. Braeside Ticker from Kenya in 2. Stanford American International School in 3. FMV Isaac Schools from Turkey in 4. Kenton College from Kenya in 5. Braeburn School from Kenya in 6. Sezin School from Turkey in 7. Temple School from Nigeria in 8. And Safa Community School from the UAE are in lane number 9. Full complement in the pool in our first heat of 4 of the girls 4x50 meters medley relay. This is the 11-year category. So it's backstroke to kick us off, and now it will be fly. My apologies, breaststroke. Then the fly, then the free. That's the order. So let's take a look at our leader streaking away down the middle of this famous pool here in London. Lane number 4. FMV ISIC schools from Istanbul in Turkey. And they take this one down by a long way. 2:21.21. Excellent swim from Safa Community School from the UAE, coming through in second place over in lane number 9. 2:39.43 the time for them. Stetson School come through in third, 2:44.08, followed by CIS Lagos, 2:46.45 their time. About to get going with our next race here, which will be event 105, the girls 18 and under. 4x50 medley relay. Heat number 2 is going to see a mix of schools here. Wait and see on this one. I think we've got a few 13-year-olds teams in this one, as well as 2 of the 19-year-old teams. We'll wait and see who lines up here. Do currently have a pause down on poolside and a swimmer heading into the middle of the pool, which I believe will be for some kind of lost item. That looks like a lost pair of goggles. And nailed it. First attempt on the dive, great work. The calming tones of Ed Sheeran are dulled, silence descends. on the London Aquatic Centre. So in lane number 2, we have St. Teresa's. Two teams at the bottom of your picture, lane 7 and 8. Believe that is our 19-year-old teams. Bootham School from England in 7, Lyford K International School from the Bahamas in 8. We've got a team from the Safa Community School in 1. St. Teresa's from England are in lane 2. Safa Community School have a team in lane 3. Temple School from Nigeria have a team in 4. And 5, we've got Braeside Lavington from Kenya with Andrea Nafula on leg number 2. So leaders in this one, Bootham School in lane 7 in the battle of the 19-year squads. So they touch in first. 2:08.56, the winning time for Bootham School. Lyford K going through in second place behind them. 2:17.86 for the squad from Lyford K. And the winning team at the top of the picture, lane number 3, is going to be Safa Community School in the women's 13 category. St. Teresa's come through in 4th overall. I believe they're in the 13s category. Next race is heat 3 of 4 in this event, and all of our swimmers in this one are in the same category, which is always helpful. It means we can follow this as a straight race. In this one, we've got Safa Community School from UAE in 0. In 1, Sezin School from Turkey. In 2, Victoria College from Northern Ireland. 3, Bootham School from England. 4, Lady Eleanor Hollis from England. 5, Strathern School from Northern Ireland. 6, Kenton College from Kenya. 7, Braben Garden Estate from Kenya. CIS Lagos, Nigeria going 8, and in 9 is St Dunstan's from England. As they turn over, it's close start actually. Sezin School have made it out the quickest, 34.38 on their opening 50, and then two teams in joint second, Strathern School from Northern Ireland and Bootham School from England in the middle lanes were literally neck and neck, nothing to split them. Strathern School has since started to establish a bit of a lead, but coming back at them, Safa Community School on their left shoulder, lane 0. Close race this, pretty much touching neck and neck, and in fact CIS Lagos. An error on the timing board there in the arena. I thought CS Lagos had popped up in first place. Well, they haven't. Error on the timing pad perhaps. But first place in this one at the moment, Safa Community School, far side, lane 0, they lead. Followed by Sezin School from Turkey, lane 1. And a huge battle for third in lanes 2, 3 and 4. Home they come then. Safa Community School should have this, and they do. Some cheers directly below me in the stands here. Safa Community School win it, 2:12.89 the winning time. In front of Sezin School, who finish in second place, and it's Bootham School from England in third. So a UAE, Turkey, England, 1, 2, 3. Strathern School from Northern Ireland coming through in fourth place, followed by Lady Eleanor Hillers in fifth. Lots of very happy friends and family here in the crowds. Who've been cheering on their team from Safa Community School. Sounds like I'm hearing in my ear there's going to be a DQ in lane 9 from that last event, which would be St Dunstan's. Doesn't affect the medals. Crowd here inside the London Aquatic Centre having a fabulous time. So great to see our crowd, as I mentioned, having a lovely time here in London. Big contingent have made their way over from the Stanford International School from Singapore. With the folks with the flags just there. Our next race almost ready to rumble. It's heat 4 of 4 here. It's the 15 years category, which will feature Allain School from England in 1, Bootham School from England in 2, Victoria College from Northern Ireland in 3, Forest School from England in 4, Lady Eleanor Hollis from England in 5, Institut Florimont from Switzerland in 6, and Stanford American International School from Singapore in 7. Okay, so end of the breaststroke leg, and lane 4 leads the way. Forest School from England have the advantage, followed by Allain School, and then it's St. Teresa's in lane 8, who I didn't have on my official documentation sheet. So a late addition, perhaps, St. Teresa's from Effingham. And here we go then towards the finish, an opportunity to go get it won for the team in lane 4, Forest School. We've already seen winners from Forest School already today. Based in Walthamstow, in the borough of Waltham Forest. They're not far from this particular neck of the woods. It's close to home soil, really, for Forest School. And that is a lovely swim from the girls from Forest School, who are at it once again. They won in the freestyle relay, they've won in the medley relay. We'll go then with our next event. It's the boys 4x50 medley relay. It's the youngsters up first. And as we see, Braeside Lovington from Kenya in 2, Sedzin School from Turkey in 3, Stanford American International School Singapore in lane 4, Kenton College from Kenya in 5, In 6, Safa Community School from UAE, and in 7, CIS Lagos from Nigeria. 4 sets of 50, different strokes for different folks in this event. A dominant swim on the breaststroke here in lane number 4 from Yang Leon of Stanford American International School, and that has really given his team an incredible platform to go and win this race here. Fly leg, it'll be Leo Yang taking over from Leon Yang. Mujin Kang awaits. Well, that's it from the Forest Schoolgirls with Bex Chaplin, who've just won their race.
Being good friends helps with the, I don't know, mood and atmosphere for our races.
I think you all bring something different to the team. I feel like you're the comedian, is that right?
Maybe.
And what is it that you love about swimming? Why are you such a good team?
I think it's just like the feeling after you've finished a really hard race and you're just like dying. I think that's the best feeling.
And you all must be dying after doing a couple of events. So congratulations to Forest School!
Great work from Forest School. Winners in our last race, the 15-year-old girls. No doubt about the winners here. In lane number 4 from the Stanford American International School, touching in to complete the race is Mujin Kang, who brings them home in 2:33.73. They entered in 2:46.39. Huge drop for that squad there. Safa Community School coming through in 2nd place. Shout out to the youngsters from the UAE, and in 3rd was Sezin School. We've had a really impressive meet so far in the pool. The youngsters from Istanbul in Turkey. Almost ready for our next race. In it goes, heat number 2 of the boys 4x50 medley relay. This will feature the 13-year-olds. Safa Community School from the UAE in 0. CIS Lagos from Nigeria in 1. In 2, Braeburn School in Kenya in 3. Campbell College, Northern Ireland. 4, Stanford American International School from Singapore. In 5, Bootham School from England. 6, Kenton College from Kenya. 7, Sezin School from Turkey. 8, AIS Lagos from Nigeria. And in 9, Safa Community School from the UAE. Looks like we've got no lane 9, so just 0 through 8 here. And leading the way on the breaststroke leg. Very impressive swim so far. Sezin School, who are, as I say, having an excellent meet in the pool so far. Turning at the halfway stage. in 69.62. Good 5 seconds in front of lane 6 and lane 5, which is Kenton College from Kenya, Bootham School from England. And they come to the finish then, no doubt about the winners in this one. Sezin School dominate that race, 2:10.25. Look at the race for second though. It's so close and Kenton are going to get there. All the way from Kenya, they get the victory over Bootham School in England. Battle for the ages there between schools from Nairobi and New York. Short pause before we begin our next event. Shayaba's Heat 3. 15-year-olds coming out, St Dunstan's, Bootham, Insta 2, Florimont from Switzerland, and Badala from Malta. Final event of the evening will be a fan favourite, I suspect. It's the mixed 4x50 metres freestyle. The mixed relays are always so much fun. So away in racing, and racing quickly as well, are these youngsters from St Dunstan's, Bootham, Institute, Florimont and Verdala. Excellent start from Bootham here. Here they come to the finish then. The winner of this one has been pretty clear from the get-go in this category. It will be Bootham School of York who take it down, followed by the team from Switzerland, Institut Florimont. St Dunstan's are going to come through in third, followed by Verdala International School from Malta. Just the three in this. 4 of 4, and the boys 4x50 meter medley. Cezanne School in 3, Stanford American International School in 4, Bootham School in 5. Well underway on the breaststroke leg here, and it's a close one between Cezanne and Bootham currently, but don't discount Stanford American International School here. They're just about in touch with 2 legs still to come. It's Bootham who've just stretched into a little bit of a lead here. Nils Kullenberg it is on the breaststroke leg for Stanford. Bootham in first. Cezanne in second, Stanford in third. Taking over for Stanford, Aston Stewart. He's got a big task on his hands here to rein them in on the fly. They'll need a big finish if they're not going to finish in third in this event. Cezanne just about still in with a shot of a gold here. But it will be Bootham who has the advantage, and a big advantage it is. With just 50 metres at 1.59 seconds, it's a big gap. But they're going to give it a go. They're leaving nothing out there at Cezanne School. And have they turned it over? This is super tight. Under the flags they go. Neck and neck. Cezanne look like they've got it. They have. Wow. Or have they? Because the timing pads have Bootham in first, Cezanne in second. Now, my eyes had that the other way around. So we will wait and see. Those results will be confirmed. It may be Bootham, their anchor swimmer right there in your picture. But it looks like it's getting turned over. Yeah, it is confirmed time. Says in school win it 2:02.25, I can tell you. And 2:02.97 are Bootham School. They were in second place. My eyes weren't deceiving me. Don't need to hit up the opticians just yet. Oh, next event should be fun. Here we go then, heat 1 of 4, our last 4 events of the evening, and they're all great. It's the mixed 4x50 meters freestyle. So much going on here. Girls and boys racing together, 2 girls, 2 boys each team. Full complement in the pool for the youngsters. Sezin School in 0, Turkey. Safa Community School UAE 1, Kenton College Kenya 2, Braven Garden Escape Kenya 3, Stanford American International School Singapore 4, Sotogrande International School Spain 5, Bresai Tika Kenya 6, FMV Essex Schools Turkey 7, CIS Lagos Nigeria 8, and the Blue Colt School from England in 9. So here we go then, leading currently are the team at the bottom of your picture. That's lane number 9. That's the Blue Coat School from England, who have gone girl as their opening 2, and they are leading. Brilliant speed from those 2 girls. They're going to turn over in second, but they have their 2 youngsters to come from their boys. Now, can they turn it over? Just looking at these swimmers in the water, lane 7 and 9, the size difference pretty big. But lane 7 and 9, who are currently, well, 1 and 3rd-ish, still have major changes to come. We've got a mix of ages, mix of genders in the water at the minute, which makes this race so unpredictable. It's lane 7, tied with lane 0. That is the 2 Turkish schools, 1st and 2nd currently. FMV Isik in 7, Sezin in 0. It's Zeynep Neva Ojgun, who is on the anchor, 11-year-old girl leading them home. And it's 3 ladies in the water right now in the 1, 2, 3 position. Sezin just starting to fade away. Second place currently in lane 4, that's Stanford American International School, and they are going to take second. It's going to be first place to FMV Isik, Stanford in second, Sezin in third, Blue Coats in 4th. Just such a bonkers race, so difficult to follow, as we've got so much going on in that race. We've got such a range of ages. There's 8-year-olds swimming with 11-year-olds, and the size difference that can happen in that particular case. And then you factor, we've got 2 genders in there as well. So much going on, but in the end, FMV Isik Schools from Istanbul in Turkey take home the victory. That was loads of fun. Loads and loads and loads of fun. Now, Heat 2 on my official page, which is a very official document, I'll have you know. I currently have 5 teams in this race. I'm looking down at the water and I can see a lot more than 5. Or can I? Chaos down there on poolside. How many have we got? Looks like we've got a total of 6. And into the water we go. We're mixing categories here, I believe. Bootham are in the 19 category. They're in lane 8. They're doing this race on their own, essentially. We've got Strawberry Fields from India, their first representation in the pool. They're in lane number 6. Safa Community School in lane 5. Lane 4, CIS Lagos. And in lane 1, Safa Community School are in there as well from the 11 category. And the mystery school in lane number 2 I didn't have on my sheet is Marmara Eğitim Koleji from Turkey. They're in lane number 2. Another team from Istanbul. So no doubt about the team that's going to be first to finish. It's the older ones from Bootham in lane number 8. They're swimming their own race. They're going to win it. They come through in 1:53. 1:56, I think I've just heard in my ear, actually. Second place in the race, but very, very impressive swim there from CIS Lagos, who are swimming in the 13s, and they were not far back on the 19s there at all. Elsewhere, we've got the team from Marmara Eğitim Koleji in 3rd, 2:11.91. 4th to Safa Community College, Safa Community School rather, in lane 5, and their younger team finishing 5th in lane number 1. And one team still to finish, the delightfully named Strawberry Fields School from India. And they're a school from Chandigarh in India. Right up in the north of the country. And Strawberry Fields come through to complete their race, their first representation in this event. And lovely to see them in the pool with smiles on their faces. Just 2 more races to come this evening before we bid you farewell. Ahead of a big day tomorrow. This extra special session, Friday Night Lights, they've called it. And the lights are definitely on here in the Aquatic Centre. And the sun is also poking through the entry door behind me, casting a lovely light on the London Aquatic Centre. All right then, penultimate race on the day. These are all in the 13-year category, as we have Institut Florimont from Switzerland in 0, Temple School from Nigeria in 1, Stanford American International School Singapore 2, Braeside Lavington Kenya 3, Bootham School from England in 4, Kenton College from Kenya in 5, in 6, Sezin School from Turkey in 7, Alain School from England, 8, Safa Community School UAE, and in 9, Braben School from Kenya. as they head their way towards the halfway point. And leading the way are the team from Sezin School. They've had a great night in the pool. Had the team from Sezin all the way from Istanbul. Alain School currently in second place at the turn. In lane 7, but I don't think they're in second place anymore. Lane 4 having an excellent third leg. That's Bootham School from York in England. Here we go then, it's Sezin versus Bootham versus Safa Community School. Turkey versus England versus UAE, and don't yet count out lane number 7, which is Alain's as well, from getting himself into a medal position. But right now I don't think anybody can stop Sezin School, who are going to make their way into the wall to win another race here in London. Rest of the pool just starting to complete their races now. It was Sezin School in first, followed by Safa Community School in second, Bootham School third. Fourth place went to Alain's, fifth to Kenton College, sixth to Stanford, and seventh to Institut Florimont, eighth to Braeburn, 9 to Temple School, and Braeside Livingston did not start. Final race of our Friday night light session then is coming up. And it's the 15-year-olds for the mixed. 19 and under. Temple School Nigeria in 1. Stanford American International School from Singapore in 2. Institut Florimont from Switzerland in 3. Bootham School England in 4. Grande International School Spain 5. Braeburn Mombasa Kenya 6. St Dunstan's England 7. And Safa Community School UAE in lane number 8. Been told in my ear, looks like we've got no lane 8 with us in this race, so no Safa Community School. We are populated from 1 through 7. Here we go then, halfway in, close race. Lanes 4 and 5, neck and neck. That's Bootham from York in England, followed by Sotogrande International School, all the way from southern Spain. And it's still close. Here we go then for the finish. Bootham from Sotogrande, from Institut Florimont. Who is going to take this one down? Bootham had the lead by half a body length. Can Sotogrande turn this one over? Looks like Bootham have it. Under the flags they are going to go. It will be Bootham who take it down to end the night on a high for the team from North Yorkshire. Great swim from Sotogrande coming through in second place. Third to Institut Florimont from Switzerland. It's fourth place to Braeburn Mombasa from Kenya. Fifth to St Dunstan's from England. And sixth to Stanford American International School from Singapore. Temple School come through. They're in 7th place in lane number 1. And that concludes our racing this evening. Great opening night here at the World Schools Swim Championships here at the historic London Aquatic Centre. Thoroughly enjoyed my night's entertainment. I hope you have too, wherever you are in the world watching these swimmers. You've seen so many continents, so many countries, so many schools represented here in this famous pool tonight, and they've been represented in flying colours by some fabulous young swimmers who are champions today, each and every single one of them. They can be very, very proud of their efforts. But now it's time for us all to turn in for the evening in East London, get some rest, and go again for a big day tomorrow. We start bright and breezy from 9 o'clock in the water. That is 9 o'clock UK time. We are with you tomorrow morning on the live stream here. But it's been an absolute pleasure. We hope you have enjoyed it, and we hope to see you again over the course of the weekend as well, if you can join us. From the team here, from myself, Stephen Jameson on the commentary, we've had the lovely Luke on the camera, Ezra down on the deck, capturing the interviews and the action shots, and Jono in the truck. We've loved having you company, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning from the World School Swim Championships in London.